to the SUPES channel. My name is Matt Ramos, and on this channel I'm to entertain, inform, and inspire using the topic of discussion as always, which is superheroes. So guys, Loki episode 1 is now available to go stream and watch on Disney+. Go check it out, because right now we're about to break down episode 1 and talk about some major things and what they can mean for the future of Marvel. So right before we get into doing that, make sure to, if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing and hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified when these videos come out. Now, let's talk about Loki episode 1. For starters, this episode was pretty damn incredible. I said this before, but this is my favorite episode in a Marvel Disney Plus show, and now you guys can see why. This wasn't an action-packed episode. No, this was an episode that had two major focuses. One, introducing us to the TVA and their involvement and role in protecting the multiverse and keeping that intact, and reinventing the character of Loki. The majority of the episode just saw Agent Mobius talking to Loki, breaking him down, trying to get to the bottom of why he does what he does, why he is the way he is, and after this variant of Loki, I should say, sees the way his life unfolds, the course of his entire life completely changes, and now he's on a path of discovering a new purpose. A purpose that doesn't necessarily leave him down pain and suffering, but glorious purpose. First of all, the TVA are great, and already this show just opened up an entire other corner of the MCU just in this first episode by introducing us to the TVA. And there was this little like 30 to 60 second clip of Miss Minute explaining the TVA and their role in protecting the multiverse. And I'm telling you guys right now, this is the most important 30 to 60 seconds of this entire episode, because this clip lays the groundwork for the future of the multiverse. It lays the groundwork for Spider-Man No Way Home, for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. In this clip, they explained that the role of the TVA is to protect the variants from veering off the timeline, and the timekeepers are there to protect the timeline as the entire multiverse is just running on this one stream of time. And that's what the timekeepers are there, and that the TVA is there to enforce those rules and keep the timelines intact. But every now and then you have variants of a certain character that just veer off the timeline, creating a Nexus event, and it has the potential to send the multiverse into madness, but that's why the TVA steps in and resets the timeline. And they mentioned variants of characters. And again, if the rumors are true and we're gonna see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield appear in Spider-Man No Way Home, guess what? Now, according to this logic, this would make sense, because they would just be variants of Spider-Man. It's not Tom Holland's Spider-Man in just different universes. No, we can see alternate variants of certain characters now. And then Miss Minute goes on to mention that if a Nexus level event is left unchecked, then it could lead the multiverse into madness, leading to another multiversal war. And I find it very interesting that a multiversal war already happened. Like, are we gonna get to see flashbacks or something just to understand how this all started? Because this is just like a little animated clip, but we know so much went down in the beginning, and now looking forward to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I find it very interesting that they use the words madness and multiverse in almost the same sentence. So I think this is just teasing that in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, obviously the multiverse is going to be sent into madness, and we're going to see a multiversal war that could potentially lead to a Secret Wars movie. Now, once we get past this clip from Miss Minute, we start to meet members of the TVA, and we're introduced to Agent Mobius, and he is in this church. And guys, I cannot tell you how badly my PTSD kicked in when I saw this mural of a devil, and they're referring to the devil as Loki, but I heard and I felt and I saw the Mephisto comments before they even happened. Straight up, Marvel, like, there's no way Marvel didn't just put this in without trolling all of the Mephisto theorists out there. Mobius takes in Loki to help the TVA capture an alternate variant of Loki that's causing havoc throughout the timelines. And this is where you see this beautiful therapy scene where we see Loki in the most vulnerable state he's ever been in. And Loki's seeing like literally his life play out. Mobius is asking Loki these very tough questions, and this is where we get to the center of Loki. And this was one of the things I was looking most forward to when this show was announced, is getting to meet the real Loki. Because realistically speaking, we've never met Loki without being inside of the shadow of Thor. And now Thor isn't here anymore. Asgard and Loki's quest to power isn't here anymore. Now we're just seeing Loki, and what is this character about? What are his intentions? And we get, you know, as Mobius continues to like just egg him on, he ends up breaking Loki, and Loki breaks, and he talks about how he doesn't like hurting people, but he does it because it's just a part of the illusion, because he feels weak. And that honestly that moment just gave me such a deeper appreciation for the character of Loki. And now moving forward, because all of this has been addressed in just episode 1, now Loki can move forward into changing I guess the course of his life. Now he can move forward working with the TVA, trying to do some good and keep the multiverse and the timelines intact. The episode ends with this hooded figure who's supposed to be a variant of Loki, and they completely wipe out this group of guards from the TVA, and they steal one of the bombs that reset timelines across the multiverse. So now looking forward to episode 2. Again, I love this episode and the way it just sets up the next one and the next one and the next one. And now looking forward to episode 2. Now Loki is teaming up with the TVA, and he's gonna try to help them take down this alternate variant of Loki. So guys, with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below, what did you guys think of this first episode of Loki? I loved it from beginning to end. Again, it's my favorite episode on the Marvel Disney Plus show. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification on my channel, because this Friday, I have an exclusive interview coming to you guys over here on the SUPES channel with the head writer of Loki and Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness, Michael Waldron. And he drops some bombs in this interview. And again, this is all coming here exclusive to the SUPES channel. So make sure to sub and hit that bell notification on my channel to get notified when that interview drops. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys 3000, and I'll see you guys next time.